I keep telling y'all, bro, and I'm gonna stand on this. Social media will be the downfall and be the death of a lot of people. The fact that people go so extreme and would do so much just for an image on social media just shows how effed up the situation is. Now, to post someone jury after being the person that actually took it after the shooting is insane. But to send it to the father of the victim just shows how evil this world is. But one thing about it, bro, people gonna look back at this, and the guys in this case gonna look back at this 10 years from now and think, damn, it was never that worth it. And in due time, bro, everyone in the free world and the people that you were trying to impress will forget about you, bro. Damn. Young, dumb, and just gave his life away for no reason.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look at Jay here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And tonight, y'all, we got a crazy and a very wild video to talk about. Now, I was supposed to make this video, a couple days ago, man. But lately, work has been catching up with me. But hey, we gotta do a video on this situation. I've been seeing this story go crazy all on social media, man. Pretty much 5 Georgia YNs has been trending all over social media after pretty much they allegedly shot and killed a man and robbed him for his jury and posted it on social media, and then began to send the picture to the victim's father, and they end up getting picked up, and social media are saying they are the dumbest criminals to ever have chose a life of crime. Now we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna break this story down and get into everything. But real quick, bro, y'all know my little routine. Just hit that like button, you feel me? And comment, tap in if you tapped in down below, man. And also smash that notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation. And also, bro, y'all can be notified anytime I drop a video in general. Now, wait. Listen, we finna get back into this content, but hold on one second. This is very important. Now, I know a lot of y'all may be young. I know a lot of y'all may be old. Regardless of your age, one thing we all can agree on is that credit is very important. And like most Americans that's trying to figure it out, dealing with the ways of life, y'all probably got bad credit or y'all got bad history. But don't trip. Credit Renovate is here to fix all that. Now, y'all gonna tap in with Credit Renovate right now. Literally, y'all, they can help build your credit. Not to mention they can get you pre-approved for multiple credit cards, bro. Not to mention, bro, they can literally get delinquents, derogatory, late reports, all that took off your credit history, all for affordable price. Now listen, one thing I know for sure at my age is that credit is very important. So if I was y'all, I go tap in with them. Literally, they can help build your credit. They can get you a CPN, get you some trade lines. Man, y'all go tap in with them straight up, man. Like I said, Credit Renovate. Y'all go follow them on IG. Y'all go tell them I sent y'all. And if y'all want to help the people out and want to get your business out there, DM me on IG, man. Now let's get back to this content. Now I told y'all, you know, we've been laying low on the hip hop news, but I've been seeing this story trend all over social media, man. Pretty much 5 young teens from Georgia have been trending on social media after committing one of the most dumbest and horrendous crimes ever known to mankind. Now this story goes all the way back until August 29th, when a 22-year-old that goes by the name of Jakari Charles was shot and killed at a Columbus, Georgia, Shirley B. Winston Recreation Center, and he was pronounced deceased on the scene, and it had social media going crazy. Now the article was put out and said the shooting occurred just after 2:30 p.m. on Friday, August 29, 2025, inside of the Shirley B. Winston Recreation Center. Authorities from the Columbus Police Department, Muskogee County Sheriff's Office, Georgia State Patrol, Muskogee County District Police Department, Columbus Fire, and EMS responded to the scene. Muskogee County Coroner Buddy Bryan confirmed 22-year-old Jakari Charles was pronounced deceased on the scene from a gunshot wound to the chest area. Charles was reportedly in the gym of the recreation center, according to the councilman. Now, that was just the base of the story. Pretty much a man was shot and killed at a recreation center in Columbus, Georgia, shot in the chest, and he was pronounced deceased on the scene. But a few weeks later, you feel what I'm saying, almost a month later, September 23rd, 2 guys were actually arrested and pretty much charged for the murder. Now, 18-year-old Navaris Johnson and 20-year-old Jamaris Baker was arrested for the murder of 22-year-old Jakari Charles.
Columbus police have arrested 2
people in connection with the murder of 22-year-old Jakari Charles, who was shot and killed at Shirley B. Winston Recreation Center in August. Our Michelle Jennings has the story.
The public should have confidence that the 2 major players in this particular incident are now in custody and off the streets of this city.
18-year-old Navaris Johnson and 20-year-old Jamoris Baker have been arrested and are charged with murder, burglary, and possession of a firearm. 18-year-old Johnson is suspected to be the shooter, while Baker provided the gun.
Surveillance video captured the incidents. The footage shows the shooter approaching the victim, attempting to take his belongings, then firing and striking the victim. The suspect fled with some of the victim's items.
Now, as y'all seen, 2 men were arrested. The alleged shooter was 18-year-old Navaris Johnson. The guy that provided the weapon was a 20-year-old Jamoris Baker. Now, it was all caught on surveillance video, and allegedly, this was a robbery going bad, and pretty much a guy that refused to give up his personal items and ended up losing his life for it. Now, before we even get more deeper to this story, let me just start off by saying something I always said, bro. One thing about this life, you get one life, gang. One thing about it, this personal item, the money, the jewelry, whatever it is not worth your life. If you down bad and you can't defend yourself, bro, give it up. Because I promise you, no matter how the situation ends, I promise you, it was not worth your life. Now, what make this whole situation wild and make this case so crazy? 2 weeks before the guys were actually picked up, a picture was surfacing around on social media, and you can see a guy pretty much holding a weapon with a chain on it. Now, this chain was actually the necklace that Mr. Jakari Charles was robbed. Now, this is supposed to be the alleged shooter, allegedly Navaris Johnson. Now, you would think in 2025 that if you knew that you took somebody's life and you snatched their chain off, you would not post it on social media so that it can be broadcast, knowing that he's known for wearing this chain. But the situation even gets more crazier. Now, not only were these 2 guys arrested, 3 more suspects was arrested in connection to this shooting and allegedly being some getaway drivers and having connection to it. Now, they end up picking up 20-year-old Elijah Smith, 21-year-old Cortez Turner, and 18-year-old Christopher Culler. And their connection to this situation makes this whole case insane. Now, WTVM, which is a news station in Columbus, Georgia, put up a post, and this is crazy, the details that they got into. Now, I said new details on the deadly shooting that took place at the East Columbus Recreation Center. So far, 5 men have been arrested in connection to the shooting that claimed the life of 22-year-old Jakari Charles. In previous court testimony, 18-year-old Navaris Johnson was identified as the alleged shooter, 20-year-old Elijah Smith, 21-year-old Cortez Turner, 18-year-old Christopher Culler, and 20-year-old Jabari Baker all facing murder charges along with Johnson. Detective Bobby Jackson with the Columbus Police Department claimed someone whistled loudly, and that's when Johnson grabbed Charles' backpack in an attempt to take it from him. In the struggle over the backpack, Detective Jackson said Johnson stood up and shot Charles. Culler immediately opens the exit door, and he and the others began exiting the gym, said Detective Bobby Jackson. As everyone is running from the gym, Baker can be heard yelling, "Get him!" Charles runs from the gym and collapses in the lobby. Johnson followed him out and immediately picks up the backpack. Johnson is heard yelling, "On God, I told you I was going to get you." According to the detective, Johnson is seen on camera snatching the chain from the victim's neck after he was shot. With the entire shooting unfolding on surveillance video, the defendants in this case can be seen running from the gym and sharing words immediately after the shooting. Of the 5 victims, the 4 in front of you and the 6th one who has not been identified yet are waiting at the vehicle for Johnson. As they go to get in the vehicle, Baker is heard telling Johnson that he wasn't supposed to do it in front of the camera, said Detective Bobby Jackson. Detective Johnson says the day after the shooting, the victim's father, Valdez Walker, received social media messages from people sending screenshots of a post by one of the defendants in regard to his son's death. Walker stated that he had been sent screenshots of a person with a gun with his son's necklace hanging from it with the caption, "I ain't killed nobody, I just found this chain," with laughing emoji. This username from this account was Head Huncho Trey, which due to other investigations, we were able to identify it belonged to Mr. Johnson, said Detective Bobby Jackson. Detective Jackson went on to say Johnson also stated on his social media post, "You ain't see how I left Jack in that lobby," with laughing emojis. You can't make this up. Now, as you see, you got a case solved right there in your face. Now, I mean, to sum it all up, y'all can read, y'all understand what's going on. Pretty much, they tried to rob him for whatever he had in his backpack. He refused to give it up, got shot. Literally, as he on the ground and collapsed in the lobby, they go snatch a chain on camera, by the way. And he's heard on the camera saying, "I told you I was gonna get you." And a day later, instead of laying low, deactivating his social media, getting out the way, he chose to go on social media and post that picture that I showed y'all with the chain that he just snatched after he took this guy's life. And then he went on to say, "You ain't see how I left Jack in that lobby." Now, y'all, you can't make this up. Spike Lee couldn't write a better script than this. You would think, bro, in 2025, knowing that technology is so high and knowing that, you know, it's basically impossible to get away with a crime for real. Because if they really want to solve the case, they will solve it, bro, because technology is just so high. Like, everything is on camera. You would think that, you know, they would not post that. But of course, this guy wanted that image and he did it. And guess what? This finna cost him for the rest of his life. Now, 5 guys have been arrested. 1 guy is, they're looking for. 1 guy haven't been picked up. So 9 times out of 10, probably 4 of them guys are gonna tell. But to be honest, it ain't nothing they can really tell about. These guys are cooked. Now, what made this situation bad is not only did he kill him for a simple something in his bag, probably was money or weapon, who knows, because, you know, we all know young dudes 20 through 25 years old, they have guns, you know, ARP, a baby Drake, money, who knows, bro, a necklace, whatever the case may be. But what also makes it bad is, bro, you posted on social media or your work, but not to mention, bro, y'all was literally sending screenshots to his dad, bro. People were sending screenshots to his dad. Nah, that's a different level of evil. And situations like that make me not even have sympathy for these dudes. Now, you know, I'm all for, you know, giving people chances, forgiving people, but this is just flat out stupid. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm y'all, just plead guilty. Like, there's no point of going to trial. You're gonna lose. There is no point of going to trial. Like, there's literally no point of going to trial. You lost, gang. And I feel bad because the last 3 dudes that was in there, they pretty much was just waiting in the car. And sadly, you know, that's guilty by association. That's like accessory to murder, whatever the case may be. But in actuality, with a good lawyer, they could have possibly not got as much time. But at the end of the day, when you heard on camera saying you weren't supposed to do it on, when you heard on surveillance video, excuse me, saying you weren't supposed to do it on camera, that defeats the whole purpose. You're dumb and you're cooked. And I really hope that y'all watch this and y'all see this and really learn from this, bro. It's not worth it, because guess what? He probably did that for an image, for some stain. But I promise you, bro, you're probably finna get life, right? You're probably gonna get life. I don't know. You may get parole. I don't know, because this seems like, I ain't gonna lie, this like premeditated. This may be, I don't even know if this 1st degree. But gang, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You lost. You're cooked. Like, there's no coming back from this. And the crazy thing about it is, this is why I tell people all the time: you living that life, gang, I promise you, down the line, people gonna say free you right now. People may say free you next year. It's 2025, gang. If you get life, I want you to know, 20 years from now, half the people that you were trying to impress gonna have kids, gonna be married, some gonna be dead. Gang, they gonna forget about you, and you're gonna sit back and wake up one morning at 38 or some years old and don't understand, why did I do that? Why am I in here? Now you in a for the rest of your life, gang. Crazy word. I promise y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. Think about what you do today. Don't let anger or a temporary mistake today cause you the rest of your life, bro. Because I told you, your life can change the snap of a finger. Just like that, whether it's for the good or bad. Crazy situation, man. 7 souls gone in a snap of a span of 5 minutes, bro. Crazy work. 5 of y'all going to jail. Or 6 of y'all when they find the other one. And we got another guy that's deceased. All for nothing, bro. Think about it. Crazy work. But give me y'all thoughts and opinions. And let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comment section. And let me know how y'all feel about it. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's Lucas J. Y'all really share this, comment, get it all out on social media. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro. I'm out, man.